Hey everybody, this is Fran Fraschella, draft expert and basketball junkie. To everybody who's watching, let's get our friends at General Manager Games the subscribers they deserve. Just press that red subscriber button and immerse yourself in sports AI through GM Games content. And on Twitter, it's GM_games. Let's get after it. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back. Or I guess not welcome back, welcome to a brand new Let's Play here on GM Games. And this is a long time coming, and that's on me. I've been I've had some difficulty balancing my real life and my the stuff I do for fun. So unfortunately, the stuff I do for fun has to take a back seat. And yeah, we're gonna give this a whirl. I'm not sure how well it's gonna go because I haven't really had a chance to even dig into the game. So I'm gonna sort of be learning as I go here. So if you've got tips, you've got suggestions, those of you who have played the game already, please let me know what I'm missing, what I'm doing wrong. But this, of course, Draft Day Sports College Football 2024. We're gonna take over the UCLA Bruins. I figured I'd give myself a little bit easier challenge, I guess, than what I had with last season with Boston College, where I just faltered year after year after year. And I know there have been some changes to the game. I'm probably going to miss stuff, so please, again, just call it out. And yeah, let's get going. So I don't even know where I want to start. I guess let's just look at me first. Can we do that? How do I do that? I want to show you my... That brings me to the team. That exports. I just want to show you... Is it under staff? Show you kind of how I have myself set up. Yeah, here we go. So I went through it, and here it transfers them to stars. But what I did is I pulled up a random number generator and just did 1 through, I think this was 11. This was 1 through 8, 1 through 4, 1 through 3. And just whatever the numbers ended up as, I gave myself the ratings that I wanted to. The only rule that I gave myself was I kept rolling until I didn't get a 10 and a 1 in the same roll. So that's why you don't see any 0 stars, and that's why you don't see any full 5 stars, because I had my min set to 2 and my max set to 9. So this is me. I guess I should change the name, but we can just leave it at David Gonzalez for now. I don't care. Quarterbacks, skill coach, high leader, high recruiting, and I'm good at coaching offense. So, all right. So my staff: Alexander Montemayor and William Burns. We have no money put into recruiting right now, but that's because I believe recruiting is very different now. So if we go to recruit players, if you recruit, so these are all the players that are recommended to me. I don't want to go nuts with our recruit. Like I want to try to make year 1 of recruiting as simple as possible. I want to sort of be able to understand it. So these are, it's very clear what this is. These are just all the players that are being recommended to us based on players that may have interest and that sort of thing. So if we look at our roster, because I want to see where we need help next year. That's not where I wanted to go. It should all still be under recruiting, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right here. So we've got 3 senior running backs, 2 senior QBs. It's got a bunch of players targeted already, which is fine. It looks like it's targeting them based off of the number of seniors. So it looks like it just tripled whatever the seniors were. So there's 2 senior quarterbacks, 6 targets, 3 senior running backs, 9 targets, et cetera, and that's fine. And you can see here how much we've spent of our $3.3 million. We've spent $100K so far, and that has been these are all the players that are targeted. If we go to actions, you can see the game has made the decision to contact a lot of these players, and that's fine. I may just leave week 1 the way it is. I am going to turn delegate recruiting off so that I can make those changes here down the road. But yeah, I mean, is our starting quarterback a senior? What does it look like behind him? So we've got Thomas Bays. He's an 89 overall. We've got a 95 red. Yeah, we're okay. Our starting quarterback is going to be William Wong, a 95 overall sophomore. So we don't need the best of the best, but I think it's okay. Maybe to invest a little bit more into. So those are the targets. Those are the recommended. Okay, so you can see there are. We're just going to go ahead and add. I don't want to do too much digging, but what I do want to do is, like, I'm not really interested in many of these 2-star guys. Like, yeah, like, I don't know why we're not going to offer them scholarships yet, so it's not, or at least we're not going to offer these 2-star guys scholarships yet. So let's go back to targets and actions. Curtis Barth has got mild interest. So let's interview him. Let's try to get these top 100 guys. I think that makes a lot of sense. Wow, that's a lot of money. Scholarship. There's a 4-star quarterback. Let's offer him a scholarship. These guys that are kind of mild on us, I think if we can get them locked down early, we can spend that money elsewhere. One, two, three, four, five. So then we got, these 2 guys are warm. I mean, I could probably sign them both right away, but I don't necessarily know that I want to. So I think for week 1, we'll just kind of let the game sim, and then maybe we can start to do some digging once we get through week 1. I think I don't know if that's the right plan, but again, if it's not, tell me, and I can make adjustments. I would love a 4-star tackle. Sure, let's interview him. Let's offer him a scholarship as well. All right, so we're into training, so we need to. That's right, the game starts with training camp. All right, so this doesn't look like it's changed. You can assign a total of 25 points. Yeah, this hasn't changed. So I think what I do is for my quarterbacks, I think we go up game tape and positional drills. Oh, we want to create a new schedule. QBs. So we're going to go there, there, and there. So then, what is going on here? So then 1, 2, 3, 4, assigned to schedule. So they're all assigned to the QB. Let's go ahead and bring this back to. All right, so running backs. We're going to create a new schedule. Running back. I think running back and wide receiver. We're going to do athletic. We're going to remove a little bit from physical. We're going to put into athletic training and positional drills. Tight ends may have a different, might go a little bit more strength-based. Wow, look at all those wide receivers. And right away, we're right back to getting messages as I get started. You guys know how things work with me. All right, let's go to tight ends now. And I think for tight ends, we'll eliminate athletic training. We'll bump up physical training and positional drills. All right, so now we're going to do O-line. line and D-line. And we're going to drop that. We're going to bump up physical training, bump up positional drills. And we're going to go all of our offensive and all of our defensive linemen. This is similar to what I did last year. So it bumps it up one additional point. It takes it to 21 points rather than 20. But I think that makes sense. I don't know. Like, I don't want to get too close to 25 because I don't want players getting hurt and whatnot. But I feel like that's okay. So now when we go to linebackers, we're going to go... Ooh, I want to go game tape because I want them smart. And we're going to go positional drills for linebackers, I think. So linebackers will get one more point of training. And then the last one will be defensive backs. Defensive backs, we'll drop that down. We'll bump up positional and we'll bump up athletic training. I wonder if they fixed the in-game engine yet. I sure hope they have. I haven't looked at any. I literally haven't looked at any of it. This is me jumping into the game for like the first time in, I don't know, probably a month and a half since I got it. So we're just going to kind of roll with it and see how it goes. So let's go ahead and advance training. And see what sorts of results we get. All right, so our free safety, Jerome Bevins, who went up, redshirt freshman who went up 10 points. A couple of players dropped. Not ideal, but that's okay. All right, so we got messages in the inbox, and it's almost time for week 1. Captains, 12 scholarships, top 50 player, a couple in the top 100 should be. Okay, all right. So we should now be able to go back to recruiting. Can we make any changes yet? I don't think we can make any changes yet. I believe we're still kind of in that quote-unquote first week. I mean, I guess it doesn't work like that anymore, right? Like, I can do whatever I want now. I I didn't even... Yeah, it's like you've spent the money. The money's spent. So let's look at... Let's do this. Who's the best player who's interested in us? Right now it's the running back at 116. Then Barth at 91. Okay, these are all players that we've made offers to. So I'm just making sure that we have the James Brock. Let's make him a scholarship offer. He's only cool, but he's a top 100 guy. Are there any other top 100 guys that are... Yeah, they're all none. Okay, that's fine. What are our pipeline states? Here. Montana and Oregon. All right, so let's go to recruit. Let's take a look at the state of Oregon. Filter by state. Oregon. Uncommitteds. All right, so we got a couple of top 200 guys. So let's go ahead and make sure we get them listed as targets. Same thing with Montana. Oh, there we go. We got a top 100 linebacker. I like that. All right, so now let's go back to our targets. I don't think those guys have any interest in us just yet. Yeah. But we can interview. I can't make a phone call because I have to remove that from other people, I think. But again, I want to play through the first week and just sort of see how it goes. So we will interview all these guys, though. My guess is that I burn through this money really, really fast. But we'll see. What I want to do is remove the phone call from some of these. Well, I guess he's not bad. So if we go back here, we can make 1 phone call, 2 phone calls, 3 phone calls. I want to get phone calls for all the guys who are mild to us to see if we can bump it up. All right, so now we got to go to depth charts, I guess. Okay, so we can create. Let's just have him set it. So William Wong is our starting quarterback. Quick view running backs. All right, so Quarles is a 95 overall. They have him as the number 3 back. So he's the strongest. He's got a 98 speed. Yeah, Quarles is our number 1 back. 100%. Dunlap, 98. Overall is the same. Agility is a little bit better for Dunlap. The hands are better for Levitt. So we'll go Levitt then Dunlap. That's fine. Fullback is fine. Let's get the wide receiver room. So we got Jose Wynn, or Josu Wynn, excuse me. 90. Not a lot of speed out of our wide receivers. I mean, there's some decent stuff here. So it's got Wynn as our number 1. Francisco Cobb is our number 2. 80-73. I like Neesmith with the... Yeah, Ramsey, I don't like the 75 hands. So I don't mind having him as our backup. I kind of want Neesmith as our... He's 87-87. I kind of want Neesmith as our number 3 because of those hands. Rivera as our 4. Ramsey as our 5. I think that makes sense. Tight ends, I think we're fine the way it was. Yep, Brian Johnson, Stephen Pratt. Pratt should be the number 2. He's the best pass blocker. He's got to say, yeah, Pratt's going to be our number 2. All right. Offensive line, I think, looks okay. Let's take a look at the tackles. Pass block, we got Bruce Jones, 91, but run block only 75. So it's got Phillips on 1 tackle and Jeff Stoker, 82-87 on the other. I don't know, maybe Oswald should be our tackle on the other end. He's got better pass blocking, better run blocking. He's not as strong. Stoker, that 95 strength and agility. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Guard play. Fogg should be our starter. Yup. Robles, again, not nearly as good pass blocking or run block. I think we're going to go Federico Evans here. I think that pass block and run block defense is so much more important or so much better, even though he's not as strong. I mean, I would even put Mullins ahead of Robles. 96 strength, 67 pass block, 84 run block, yeah. All right, let's get defense now. Set. Start with corners because that's where it's listed. So Elijah Kerr's our number 1. Yep. We got as John Mac Ponder as our number 2. 88 speed, 50-inch. John Ojeda should probably be our number 2. Mac Ponder can be our nickel back. I don't want to put a linebacker in as my second nickel back. Stephen Cody. And then let's look at our linebackers. Yeah, it has a strong safety as our top linebacker. Bailey will be right there in the middle with that 90 tackling. McKinney is our number 2, 84 speed, 89 tackling. I love. Outside linebacker, speed should be Hussey because he's got that speed. Left outside linebacker, Emery, yeah, 89 tackle, 75 speed. And And then defensive tackle, Gilbert and Weinstein. What about James Massey? Massey, 67 tackle, 60 speed. Massey's the best defensive tackle we have. Why is he not out there? And then 87, 83. Yeah, so Massey and Gilbert should be our two defensive. Gilbert, excuse me, Gilbert with Bullock as the backup. Defensive ends, Jamal Ray and Betancourt. No. 73, 77. Gould. Yeah, I think we go Ray and Gould. And then... yeah. And then we can put Betancourt in there. All right. So, and I think the only other thing we have to look at are our safeties, right? So, strong safety, Earl Jones should be the guy with Hidalgo backing him up. And then free safeties, Howard Poling. So, Robert Reinhart. Oh, Reinhart's pretty good. Why is Larry Wilson on there? Is it just because of the speed? His hands aren't as good. I think we start Poling. We'll put Wilson in as the backup. All right. So we've set that. Strategies. First and 10. The higher the number, more passing. So we are a pass-heavy team. I'm okay with that. We'll see how it starts. Game planning. We'll just start with what it says and see how. Let's save, because I know if you close the game by mistake, it doesn't save anything. So let's save, and let's just jump right in. Let's sim our first game, or I guess play our first game and see if they fixed the sim engine. Let's just jump right in. Right, I have to actually play it. Right. If you sim it, it only shows the highlights. Right, forgot about that. Okay, so it looks like we're going to play the first game. So Fresno State is coming out in a pro set. I want to come out. Let's come out in a 4-3. Let's see if 3-4 is fine. I think I'm just going to call the plays that for this first game. I think I'm just going to call the plays that the game wants to call, and then we will. As we move forward, we'll get a little bit more involved in it. 4th and 9. So we're going to punt. Yeah, so I think that's what we'll do here for the first game, is just let the game call whatever it's going to call. And then as we get a little bit more into it, we can start to make some other plays, or make some other decisions, I guess. So we pick up the first down. I suspect that we're gonna walk all over Fresno State here. I just assume we are, because we're at home and we're ranked, and Fresno State's bad. So I assume we're gonna win. Defensive holding, player result was 12 yards. No, we're gonna take the 12 yards. I probably should have taken the penalty, because it would have been an automatic first down. So now it's 2nd and 3, but that's okay. Unnecessary. Yeah, so game 1 is just sort of, kind of getting a feel for the game again. And then, as we get into episode 2 and episode 3, and as we go forward, I will get a little bit more involved in the day-to-day. And we have a 1st and goal. Hand off on the right side, and there is our first touchdown. Carlo Quarles. Forgot about the audio. I gotta turn that down. So these are the things we learned in episode 1. I gotta remember to turn the audio down before we get into the game. That's all done from the menus. So we're in a 3-4 now. Pass is incomplete. Unsportsmanlike conduct on them we will accept. So it looks like they picked up 6 yards on the ground. But now it's 3rd and 19. Pass is incomplete. Big pass complete to Josu Win, 18 yards. Run around the right side. There's a big run for Levitt. Picks up 12. Wong back to throw. Completes it to our tight end. So Wong's now 6 for 8 for 77 yards. 1st and 10 on the 12. Run around the right side. Picks up 4. Jet sweep to the left here. And it looks like a touchdown. Oh, no. 1st and goal on the 1. So we can get another rushing touchdown. We are. There's another one. So we're up 14-0 early. Pass complete. 2nd and 3. False start. 2nd and 8. 3rd and 2. 4th and 2. So this is getting ugly early for the Bulldogs, but we're okay with that. Run around the left side for Levitt. Levitt now 3 carries, 17 yards. Quarles with a rush. Wong back to pass. Incomplete to the tight end. Ooh, an end around. Unnecessary roughness. I think that's the 3rd unnecessary roughness penalty on Fresno State in this game. Run up the middle. 2nd and 9. Neutral zone infraction. We'll take that. Wong on the RPO hands it off. It's 3rd and 4. 4th and 1. No, I think we go for it here. We're gonna come out in I formation, and we are going to not do any of those plays. Our I formation. What about 2 tight end jumbo? We'll do that. We have a 14-0 lead, and we turned it over on downs. Okay, so I should have just gone with what the game said. There's a pass complete. 1st down. Pass is intercepted by John. John Ojeda with the interception. I got to wait for the cheering to stop. Long back to pass. Incomplete. He's now 7 of 10 for 92 yards in the 1st quarter. Pass complete to the tight end Johnson. That's the same play. We're going to run it on 3rd and 6. Okay. We're going to get there? We are. Big play. Levitt rushes for 10 yards and picks up the 1st down. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Long completes it. Down to the 10, down to the 5. First and goal, UCLA. Long back to pass, incomplete. Long back to pass, completes it over the middle for a touchdown. So Long with a touchdown pass to Quarles. We are up 21-0 here in the second quarter, and we're going to go into a prevent. Okay. Pass is complete for 7. Massey picked up the sack, and they're not able to get anything going. Yeah, so this is going to be a squash match, which is, I think, fine for game 1. It just allows me to get comfortable with the game again. First and 10 on our own 13. An RPO handed to the right side. A couple of yards for Levitt. Long incomplete to the tight end. We're going to run an end around on 3rd and 8 from our own 15, huh? Okay. So we pick up a yard, and we're forced to punt. Let's see our stats here on the left. Cobb 3 for 60 already. Long 10 of 17 with a touchdown. Like the way we are sharing the carries against a Fresno State team that's not particularly good. Great punt, but a good return. Really good return for Fresno State. 64-yard return, or 64-yard punt, 49-yard return. Pass is complete. 2nd and 7. 3rd and 7. 4th and 7, and they are setting up in field goal formation. And the kick is no good. So we take over on our own 35. Pass is complete. Taunting on me. Face mask penalty, so we'll take the 11-yard completion and the 15-yard penalty. Pitch left. Stuck for -2. Jet sweep to the left. 4-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 8 now. Long back to pass. Completes it. Picks up the first down. It's good for 9. Long to the tight end Johnson for 4. Short passes. Another pass completed to the tight end. This time the other tight end for 3. Here's a bit of a bigger play to Coleman for 10. Long starting to get a little comfortable. We get a 10-yard run from Kinder for the first. Is that our fullback? No, it was Levitt going for 4. So 2nd and 5 on the 9. Long's back to pass. Completes it for a touchdown. Second and 7. Pick up the first down. How much time is left? .342. All right, so we're almost at halftime. Draw up the middle, good for 4. And they're stopped there. They're coming out in a spread on 4th and 3. Okay. And they're going to get it. All right, big play. 12 yards for Brunson. They pick up the first. Another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Fresno State. They are an undisciplined team here, to say the least. Pass complete, 3rd and 14. Pass is incomplete. Now they get a punt. So yeah, I think this works out well. Let the game kind of sim through my first game, and then as I get a little bit more used to playing the game again, I can start to call plays on my own and change things up. And legal formation, so it's 3rd and 8. Okay. Handoff on the right side, and we pick up the first down. And it doesn't look like we're pushing it here. Looks like we're going to run a tight end drag. That's the end of the first half. All right, let's look at the box score, because it is ugly. If you are a Fresno State fan, we have 278 yards of total offense to just 93 for them. Wong has been uber efficient, 16 of 23, $173, 2 touchdowns. Levitt, 10 for 49. Quarles, 9 for 29. They each have a touchdown. Cobb, 6 for 88 in the first half. Quarles with a touchdown there as well. Their quarterback not doing great. They're not able to get much going. Defensively, we have a sack from Massey and a pick from Ojeda. So far, so good. And we get the ball to start half number 2. All right, here we go. Jet sweep to the left. So the game still hasn't fixed the love of the jet sweep, huh? So that's something that it did last year as well. Just a ton of jet sweeps, and we're running the wishbone. Okay, false start. So 3rd and 8, and we're going to run it. And we pick up the first down. Nice run by Levitt. Wide open tight end, drops it. So now we're going to come back down to the near side. Quarles picks up 4. An option reverse on 3rd and 6 doesn't make any sense. Rush by Aldridge. Oh, it's 4th and inches. Let's punt. And they pick up a big run on first down. Almost back-to-back first downs, or first downs on back-to-back plays. They do pick up the first down there, though. And offense looking a little bit better for Fresno here to start half number 2. And a face mask penalty, so they are now all of a sudden across midfield. Tackle there, 2nd and 7. Oh, but they pick up the first down, so 1st and 10. Yeah, they're moving here in the second half. They had a stern talking to in the locker room. Yeah, they are moving downfield against us with some ease here in the second half. But we have a 28-point lead, so I'm not worried about losing. They're killing the clock a little bit. Yeah, we're halfway through. And they do get on the board. Wide receiver out. Wong throws it incomplete. Yeah, another jet sweep. The game loves their jet sweeps. 3rd and 4. I think we're going to have to give it right back. We are. Bulldogs not going quietly here against UCLA on opening day. Pick up 6. False start, 2nd and 9. 3rd and 7. Yeah, they still haven't fixed the graphics. And it's another interception. Long takes a shot, incomplete. The fullback deep out. Nope, okay, encroachment. So 2nd and 5, pitch it to the left. We get the first down and more. It's a 9-yard run from Quarles. Taunting penalty on Fresno after giving up a 7-yard run, and you're down by 21 points. That's not ideal, young man. 1st and 10 on the 13. Pass is complete over the middle. 2nd and 1. Long back to throw. And touchdown. Josu win. We've retaken our 28-point lead. Second and 6, illegal use of the hands. We will accept. Third and 16. Pass is complete for 11. Fourth and 5. Are they punting? Yeah, they are. Didn't want to set up in a punt defense if they were going for it, but nice punt. So we got the ball inside our own 10. Yard gain there. So Levitt, 11 for 59. Quarles, 11 for 42. Long, 18 of 30. A buck, 86. 3 touchdowns. Pass is incomplete. And we pick up the first down. 5-yard run from Quarles. I'd like to just keep running the ball here. No reason not to. Wong has played pretty well. But 28-point lead. You want to run a tight end deep out on 3rd and 1. Okay. Pass is complete, so we pick up 7. Unnecessary roughness. Another unnecessary roughness. We've run for about 150 yards. It's been a balanced attack. Run to the right. Nothing doing. Pick up a yard there. 3rd and 10. 4th and 2. Yeah, we're going to go for it. May as well in this type of situation. And we get the first down. All right. Offsides. No, we're going to take the 9-yard pass. 2nd and 1. First down. Quarles up to 53 yards rushing. Levitt picks up 4. The fullback deep out again is always an interesting play. Oh, did we get the first down? Yeah, he caught it. Okay. 20 of 33, 202. So that's we're at what? That's 129, 160. We're about 170 yards rushing and 200 yards passing. Run along the left. Pick up a 4. Run up the middle. 3rd and 6. Tight end streak. Incomplete. We will kick the field goal, or at least attempt the field goal. And it's good. Excuse me. All right, just trying to run out the clock here in half number 2. We're up 38-7. There's 6.5 minutes left. Been a pretty complete game. We have a couple of picks. We have a fumble recovery. 4th and 5. They're going to punt. Jet sweep on our own 5. Sure. Picks up 6. Yeah, so they haven't changed this. I don't want to say fixed, but changed the how many different players are running the ball. We've had 6 different ball carriers, and a lot of that's because of the jet sweeps. At least we haven't seen any tight end jet sweeps, which is something we saw a lot of in last year's game. 3rd and 6. 4th and 4. We'll go ahead and punt it away. Nice pass plays from Fresno here down the stretch. 2nd and 9 with 1:25 left. 1st and 10. First down. A couple of plays left, and this one should be all over with. What do we got left? 44 seconds. Second and 9. Incomplete. Third and 9. Fourth in inches. What do we got for you? We got to be this 20 seconds. All right. They run it to pick up the first down with 20 seconds left. They still have all 3 timeouts left. Are they going to get another touchdown? Pass incomplete, and game is over. So we defeat Fresno State 38-7. Wasn't really expecting us to do anything other than that. Wong with a good game, 21-35, 209, 3 touchdowns. We outgained them 416 to 261. Yeah, very balanced game. I talked about that. 209 yards passing, 207 rushing yards. We carried the ball 51 times. We possessed the ball for over 40 minutes. Quarles led us in attempts, only had 62 yards. Levitt was the more productive bat, 16 for 85. Cobb, all that was in the first half. We didn't throw the ball a whole lot in the second half with a 30-point lead, and that's fine. Our quarterback, he threw for $175. He was pretty efficient. He did throw 2 picks. We did cause a fumble. We did force a fumble. Kerr led us in tackles. Ojeda had 6 tackles, a pass defended, and a pick. Massey had a sack, a hurry, and a knockdown. Gould had a couple of hurries. So overall, a pretty good game. They committed 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 penalties for 60, 75, about 140 yards. And we win game 1. So we can go ahead and close that out. We can sim week 1. And we got Purdue coming up next week. So we have 76 messages in our inbox. Really? These must be all the players that we have on our recruiting checklist. We can delete all 76 of those. I don't need to see them. All right, so yeah, I think I want to look at recruiting, but I'm not going to actually do anything with it. I want to see if anything has changed. Yep, it's bumped up our level for a lot of these guys. So Barth has now got mild interest. Yeah, I think we just lean heavy into some of these guys that have warm interest and try to get them locked down. But that'll be for next episode, guys. So we finally are back here on GM Games. Hope you enjoyed episode 1. If you have any comments, tips, suggestions, or otherwise, please let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.